Hey there, I want to show you quickly how you can check to see your ranking and where you find other information of this nature. So often after a book launch, one of the most exciting things is finding out where we are ranked in a category. So the way you're going to do that is you're going to navigate on over to your Amazon page and you'll want to click on both Kindle and paperback version. As you'll see currently, the Kindle version does not have a number one really new release banner right now, but the paperback version does because you get rankings on both versions of your book. So you're going to click on whichever version you want to look at first, and you're going to scroll all the way down to the product information thing. This is going to show you some key information about your book, who the publisher is, when it was published. It includes the date that it went live, even though the publishing date is June 2nd. So this is actually the live publishing date. Um, and then the ranking information. So the more sales and the more reviews your book gets will determine how it is ranked. Because this is launch day and there's a lot of activity, all of the ebooks were just delivered. We're seeing sales elsewhere. The ranking is really high actually. And don't be discouraged. Being in the top 1,000, being in the top million actually shows that your book is selling. So 38,000 in bestsellers rank may feel like, oh my gosh, that's a really high number, but actually that's actually a great number. It shows that people are buying the book. And 38,000 overall over like millions and millions of books is amazing. So as of today, in the last hour, these rankings are calculated after each hour. This is where you stand. So number 8 in office management overall, which is fabulous. So these are overall. You click on that link and you'll see. But then the fun places to look for are in the new releases, and that's generally where you're going to see the results on a launch day. And this is great. This is showing that in office management, the paperback book is ranked number one, the ebook is ranked number three. So that is super exciting. And again, these algorithms are updated on the hour. So generally on launch day, I like to have people go in and looking if you make a big announcement, if you do a big live, if you send out a big email list or anything like that, generally it's going to be the hour um, after that, the hour or two after that, where you see the biggest movement. So if you want to go over and screenshot your winners stuff, that's how you do it. So if we click back on here and go into one of these other accounts, we can see if it is how it's ranking in new releases. Some of these are far more competitive than others. So, don't be discouraged if it's not ranking in the new releases. But even so, in what looks to be a very check this out. That's worth a screenshot. Your book right next to Stephen Covey's book. That's amazing. So go do these things. It'll make you feel excited, and it's a way that you can continue to check. But please do remember the important thing is that these only show up. These are updated every hour, and that as soon as people stop selling your books, the ranking is going to decrease. So it's a key reason to continue to market your book long after launch. Let's look at a book that published about a month ago. And oh, sorry, before I move on, you'll want to do the same thing on Kindle version. You can click um, on the different areas and see how things are doing. So now currently, this is still office management. Okay, let's look at a book that's been out for about a month, just so you can see what starts to happen. No, we know that she's had continuous sales ever since then and has great rankings. So a month afterwards, she's still ranking under far under a million, which is great. She's got a numbered ranking um, in this particular category, though it's high, and she's outside of the 30-day window, so it may no longer, it looks like it's no longer ranking in new releases. Oh, it is actually. It's still number 24 in new releases. So that's how you do it. You just follow the click around, follow the leads, go down to the and sometimes they're the same on paperback and Kindle, but follow um, oh, this one on Kindle. She's got another category in here as well. I'm sorry, I'm clicking really quickly, but hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm going into the main category and see this is great. And Kindle, this book is still ranking number 6, even a month, a bit more than a month after release. So that is also another way to tell if you're actually seeing sales or not, and activity on your book is if it's still ranking in the top areas. So there you have it.